If you thought I was done with the Corvette, you were wrong. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? Car, it seems done. That car seems fine, right? So everything looks fine, right? But that's what happens when you have a project car. You are always doing something. And today is not different. Actually, today we start, I would call a series, because there's no way I'm gonna get this done in one day.
Got it!
And there's no way I'm gonna get you one video. Let's just start moving forward. First thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna put the interior apart, because this car needs, and I think every single Corvette needs, a sound deadening treatment. As you can see here, I have mine. After a lot of research, I figured out this would be the best option. So I got this from eBay for roughly 80 bucks. So I got to see how thick it is. Super thick, the glue super fine. Even come with those tools, which we'll see how much that helps. This is not necessary because I have, but that's what we're gonna do in today's video. We're gonna put the interior apart, and then we're gonna put this up. The entire interior has to come apart. Not only the seats, but the center console, the carpet, and I'm gonna do a heads-up display. And because I'm gonna do a heads-up display, it's just time to remove the dash. A lot of people, they do the heads-up display by just removing the cluster. I just don't want to cut my ducts, and since the interior is gonna be all out, I figured for me would work better just removing the dash. No idea how hard it is. I saw a couple of people doing, but I'm up to the challenge because we also need to cut here. I'll explain this when time comes to do this. Now, let's disassemble. Not halfway through, but I took it out like most part of it, right? It's pretty easy though. If you're scared, I'll say no, don't be scared. There's just a couple things, like all the way there, you gotta, you have like a piece of plastic that's holding the carpet, but besides that, it's just like laying down, like, and there's one here. I also left here. I left the hardware here because I don't want to lose it. But that's it. All the hardware for the seats. That's it. That's your floor of your Corvette. Look, that's why it gets hot. That's why it's noisy. I'm glad I'm doing this because then I can say that I touch every single part of my car. Now, what I'm gonna do, I have to, you know, get all those wires fixed, but I still have the back to do. And the back is gonna be, I think, the worst part because this subwoofer I tried to remove once and it was a little pain. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna remove the amplifier. I'm probably gonna put it back here. I'll show you guys later, but let's keep moving. We're moving in a good pace. That wasn't that bad. as I suspect, a piece of plywood, which it's better than nothing, right? We didn't even drill to the piece of plywood, like to the car, so that's great. And I might ended up using this, but in a different place. I'm taking my time. It's not hard at all, right? All this wire that you're seeing there, I'm gonna try to do a way better job than whoever putting this in did it, right? I'm sitting here thinking what I should do next. As you guys know, those videos, I don't have a script. I start work on it and I record as I go. I try to be fun. A couple of things that I have to do besides the sound deadening. And I was thinking, since I'm here, I might as well just go ahead and do the heads-up display, because I need to remove the dash. I have so much room now. I think now is the time. So again, we are changing plans. So I think it makes sense, because if I make any mess, like by removing the dash, and I will see how bad it is, the dash after removing, like as far as, you know, how dirty it is, I think it's a good idea to just clean it up. And if it's dirty, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna mess up everything anyway. So I think the best thing to do is to do the heads-up display now. So I'm gonna remove everything, steering wheel, the radio, everything is coming out, and then we're gonna try to remove this dash. I don't know how hard it is. I spent like the last 30 minutes trying to think the best way, and I think this one is the best way. So let's get done. Before we go ahead and disassemble this, I want to take care of this, right, which is gonna be sitting right here behind the seat. I know it's gonna be tight, but it's the place I think it makes the most sense. Other than that, I don't see anywhere else I can put this amp. The idea here is to put a plywood with liquid nails, and that's it. Just put in the plywood. I'm not gonna put any holes here in the car, right? So just that there. We should be able to bring the seat back. Nobody rides here with the seat all the way back anyway, so it's mainly my wife and my son, and the seat is always forward, right? So, and the good thing is the seat I have doesn't recline. So, and why I want to do that now, it's because I want to make sure the glue sticks with it while, you know, dries. I will remove the dash. That's the plan. I'll let dry for like tomorrow, and I'll see how it's already in there though. It's not going anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll put the sound deadening on top of it. The tape is just so until it dries, it's not moving. So yeah, it's pretty good. Now let's attack the dash, because it's gonna take me time. I'll let you guys know exactly how much time that took. Man, gave me more hard time than I thought it would give me, but I'm so glad that I did this, because now we can do the heads-up display. And I'm just gonna put in place, and we're gonna close out this video. But I mean, a bunch of like bolts and stuff that nobody tells you. Like there are a bunch of underneath that we gotta go underneath and so on and so forth. But I took my time. I polish with compound and a little pad just so to get these scratches out. So much better now. So it has a bunch of scratches. I hope it's work. We don't know yet. As you saw in the time lapse, I just finished putting the sound deadening on the tunnel and the parts that I figured would be hard to do with the dash on, right? So I did all this entire here and on that side as well. This material is very easy to work with. It's called Keel Matte. This is not the eBay one, I got it. So the eBay one I'm gonna use for the long parts like this and the trunk too. I'll probably double up, just hey, it's never too much insulation, right? But now I'm gonna put the heads-up display on it, and the other thing you need to do, you need to lose all those. There are 2 bolts in here, one there, and then you can lift it and slide the heads-up display on. The heads-up display, you need all the hardware. So I got the hardware from a company on eBay. So all the wiring with the instructions, right? And all the bolts and nuts and everything you need it, right? So let's put this bad boy in. Yeah, that fits like a glove. And look, this thing, it's not going anywhere, right? There's one more, and once the dash goes in, it's gonna be pretty solid. I think now it's a matter of I need to do some cable management because it's crazy, it's just too much, right? I'm gonna end today's video here because it's just too much. You guys saw the entire process. Still a long way to go. Next video, putting everything back together. We're gonna wire the heads-up display, put the seats back on. I have all the goodies that I bought it for the car before we put everything in the right place. But I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have anything to add to this part of the process. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys the next one. Never forget, enjoy your life and work hard for it.